An LMPD major demoted after saying the N-word during a training session.
Tonight, WDRB's Sarah Sidery was in council chambers as the chief tried to explain the reason for a lack of documentation surrounding this incident. Sarah?
Hayden, tonight some council members questioned how LMPD handled the demotion and why there wasn't more of a paper trail.
He was trying to make some sort of teaching point, and it just went totally south.
Chief Erica Shields explains what happened when Major Aubrey Gregory used the N-word during a recruit training exercise.
He was trying to say that if this term is being bandied around on a call, if the people in front of you are African American, they may not be offended by it, but if you're saying it as a white person, it has a different meaning.
It was the first time the context of Gregory's comments were discussed publicly.
If it were said in a different way, if he would have said, I can't stand a group of people, gotta go. But if he were doing a training, and that training, from what I understand, was prudent, and what he said was probably very true.
Shields says context didn't matter. Gregory's comments were not acceptable for her command staff.
We can't be afraid of words, and we can't go around demoting good cops. We're trying so hard to get the good ones to stay on force and get rid of the bad ones.
Some members of the Oversight Committee took issue with lack of written record of the demotion.
There's no documentation of the complaint. There's no documentation of the witnesses. There's no documentation of the finding of facts.
The HR department says it was handled as a verbal concern, not a written complaint. Councilman Brent Ackerson worries that could create a slippery slope in future cases.
They could potentially sweep it under the rug and not document it by merely calling it a concern in an inquiry versus a complaint and investigation. They should not have the discretion to make that call for themselves.
And as for Gregory's future, Shields says he plans to retire on August 1st. Reporting live at City Hall, Sarah Sidery, WDRB News.